Yo, what's going on, K and G? What's going on, John? I'm gonna start here in a second. I This is actually almost gonna be like I don't want to say a rant, but I've been meaning to put a video out like this, and I just haven't really had the time to edit anything. So I said I'm just gonna do it live. I don't think it's gonna be a packed house at this time on a Wednesday, but I need to get this out. Then again, it's crazy. They could patch the game tomorrow, but we definitely gotta talk. But give me a second here. Give me a quick little minute, and then I'm change the scene. But how you doing though, K and G? Hope you doing good. Hopefully you doing good, John. Harvey, what's going on, Harvey? Okay. Boom, boom, shakalaka, shakalaka. Man, let's get this going. Face screen. Okay. Let me pop out the chat. I gotta pop out the chat. Man, K and G, I cannot complain, my brother. I cannot complain. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, man, so I'm not gonna, make this too long. Hopefully the stream looks good. Hold on. Like I'm super pixelated. But King Juice is the Jake Paul thing confirmed. KG kinda. It's not 100% confirmed, but with Raheem, whatever his name is, showing that he got scanned in, and he was one of the announcers named, along with Jake Paul, Tyson Fury, not Tyson Fury, Mike Tyson. Like, bro, I want to say Jake. It's almost like confirmed that Jake's in. I probably should hold on. Let's liven up the place a little bit before we get going. Sin City, what's going on, man? Hopefully you are having a good night. Boom. Hopefully this is not too loud. Let me plug in my headphones so I can hear it. Because I don't want this to be too... I don't even know if y'all can hear that. What's up, young bro? Thanks for the contribute to the game. Great game. Yes, and we're going to get talking about the game. The one Mr. Ham. We're going to get talking about the game here shortly, because let me make sure I'm on live chat too. There's a lot of things you got to do. But I want Mike Tyson. Me too. But man, y'all, the state of this game, I don't know if y'all can even hear the background music, but oh well. The state of this game is nothing less than frustrating, right? Because me personally, I'm in this position, y'all. I told myself maybe like the end of like last week, I was not gonna play the game anymore until the next update. I have a video saying I'm not gonna play the game again until the next update. But I'm just such a fiend, and I'm so addicted because I know at the core, I know at the heart, I know at the root, this game is very good. So I cannot completely stay away from it. As of right now, I do have the game uninstalled for my own good. I'm here to hear real talk about Undisputed is needed. Well, tune in. And what's going on though, woke? But yeah, I didn't want to add any copyright music. Hopefully I'm not too blurry on the stream, but I'm leaving this up for video purposes again because I couldn't find time to record this video. Right? Maybe I'm enjoying it because I don't play online. You could be, and that's the thing with me, Mr. Ham. The computer, the AI itself is kind of just wonky. Like the last time I played it, it spammed my body, and it was just weird. It was in a better place than when, like the first week, but it was just, the AI was still weird and not enjoyable. Because I do play prize fight from time to time. But man, the state of the game, man. Now I'm gonna be honest too. Like I was thinking about this the other day. As far as the creators go and at least from what I know, I've actually like worked with them, been on their platform, et cetera, the most. I really just I thought about that the other day from the creator event, um, getting the beta one early. What's it called? What's it called? What the fuck? Getting the early access early and for free. Getting what's it called? Being on the like Friday night fights. Like I don't, at least to my knowing, I don't think any other creator has worked with them the most. And I was like, damn, like one, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in and watches the videos, but damn, it's like I don't even think that they know that they put me in the spotlight the most. So I appreciate them for that, and I believe them, and I believe in them that they'll get the game to the right state. At least I hope they will. But yeah, I have to be honest, man. Like one thing that like I hope that they fix the things like the uppercut to the body. No vulnerability in the game. There's zero vulnerability in this game, which contributes to that rock'em sock'em robot feel. The damage system, especially like the left side. I said left side, middle side, right side. I mean, maybe they thought that was a good idea at the start, but now that it is played out, it is really bad. It is really terrible, and it contributes to spamming one punch. I'm buying Undisputed if they add the career mode. Okay, yeah. So KNG, you'll be good. I definitely say buy the game while it's in early access. Maybe not right now. But yeah, definitely buy it while it's $30. A lot of cheating people going on in the game. And you know what, Sin City? I think I ran into a cheater. He got up like 5 times. I think I actually ran into a cheater, and that was like almost like the final straw. That's when I first uninstalled the game, but then I reinstalled the game to fight a viewer, and I actually have that. I'm gonna show y'all the way that a viewer fought me. An actual viewer, I probably need to block out their name, but an actual viewer fought me pretty much just like a bot. And I was not expecting a viewer to fight me like a bot, but he did, and that shit was so annoying. Yes. Sin, he only got up 5 times because I couldn't get up on the third. He only got up 5 times because I couldn't get up on the third. And he was using Canelo and welterweight, so there was no perk or anything to help him, right? But what did I say? The uppercuts to the body. Also here's one thing where I won't say like they're 100% going to fix everything that they need to fix, right? Because these developers have been playing this game for a while, right? And I've played some of these developers, right? Like at a certain point when they were playing the game and they're playing each other in almost every other combination that they throw, did they not notice that the step back cross was like you're throwing it just a ridiculous amount? Like you're literally entering in an engagement, throwing whatever, and using the step back right hand to get out. Just every engagement, every other engagement. Did y'all not realize that mechanic was just too strong? It's way too strong. Who is going into the ring and their main focal point is make sure I get this step back cross. Make sure I land it over and over and over again. Same thing with the uppercuts to the body, right? That's something maybe they could have missed. That is actually something maybe they could have missed too. But with the uppercuts to the body, they could leave the uppercuts to the body alone if they had a vulnerability system, right? So we could actually punish these bots that just come in here. It's annoying to play, and to beat those guys, I basically fight the same fight over and over again. Besides, if I'm using like a Joe Frazier, I have like two gameplays of me using Joe Frazier. I did not do the step back right hand, but I was banging home a left hook, right? And he has that left hook perk. So no one would really complain about it. But all in all, I play these bots the same way. I take advantage of the terrible damage system, so I'll focus on one side of their head. I do the step back right hand way more than I usually would, and I uppercut them back to the body. And I look for jab counters as well. So while they're looking for lead uppercuts to the body, I'm circling away from that, usually banging the left hook, step back right hand, looking for jab counters, and I'm usually just winning. You guys have seen the gameplay on my channel. What's going on, Dark Side? What's going on, Ricardo? I spend more time in Discord than I do in Hatch. Ricardo, facts. I mean, facts. That's probably why there's so much like just arguing nowadays, because we're not actually playing the game anymore. We're actually not playing the game anymore. We're in there arguing, looking to see what people are saying. I'm just ready for the AI to have stamina. Their AI, I'll give them like a break on the AI. It's their first game. AI is one of those things that's pretty hard to conquer. I think honestly what they need to do is develop a style for like a boxer, develop a style for brawler, or whatever their little like systems are. Like, I don't know if they'll crack down on the AI in this installment. I don't know. That's something that's like, it's taken years for other sports games to do with way bigger budgets. So I don't know. With the AI, it's almost going to be like, we're just going to have to take what we can get. Which sucks for career mode, because career mode seems like it's going to be fire. Oh, hey, yeah, bro, Dark Side, one of the most accurate punchers, man. He's just throwing out punches, bro. He's just throwing out punches so he can land. Like, come on, bro. That was crazy. Heavyweight body shots are... Whoa. I appreciate the membership, Dark Side. That was loud as hell. Heavyweight body shots are way too slow, especially... Yeah, Ali has slow body shots. I've noticed that. He throws body shots way faster in real life. Yeah, his body shots are slow. I know. Fury's body shots are good, though. Joe Frazier's are good. Joe Lewis's are good. Wilder's are slow. Yeah, like some of them are slow. I don't. With those guys, I'm not gonna lie. Depending on the matchup, like I've had Furies that just kind of lean back, like they just lean with it, rock with it, and I do have to go for their body. But yeah, Fanatical is using the back step straight religiously. I'm sure they know about it. Yeah, and realism, like that's the thing, bro. I've you know, I've played another developer, bro. They have to know that mechanic is just fucking crazy. They have to know that. So for that to kind of make it in the game as is, it's like y'all are using it every other combination. I need to find that video, bro. I'm gonna look for that video, but I played another developer, and I'm not gonna lie, that was like my first game on. So I'm just like, oh, Sugar Ray Leonard is just so fast. Sugar Ray Leonard, I can't even counter if I wanted to, because he's already out of the pocket. No, it's that broken ass step back fucking cross, bro. Shit is annoying. Keep preaching the gospel. Please patch ASAP. Oh, also too, bro, for the boxing gurus, the people, you know, they may beat one of these bots every now and then, like the rest of us, bro. And I had a guy in my stream, because I had this Tyson Fury. I was David Adelaide going up against the Tyson Fury, and the Tyson Fury was just spamming a lead uppercut. And there was this guy, going to the body, it's part of box. It's like, bro, you either don't have the game or you're just stupid. Because you don't know the state of the game, right? So, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but the boxing gurus, just, oh my God, use this, take advantage of it. Like, bro, do you guys not realize that a uppercut to the body and a step back right hand are the best mechanics in the game? Not a jab going forward, not a jab going backwards. Speaking of the right hand, I'm getting off track. Have you guys tried throwing a right hand moving forward and how slow and short that right hand is, it's terrible. The jab going backwards is better than not the jab, but the right hand going backwards, you have more distance to cover or to go backwards than you do with the right hand coming forward. And that animation is dog shit on pretty much everyone. That just doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Also, speaking of range and distance, why does everyone uppercut? Everyone's uppercut is at jab range. Everyone's. I wish I had the game installed so we could test it. But go into a practice mode, throw an uppercut, and then throw a jab. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be at the end of the jab and also be able to land an uppercut. It just doesn't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. That just does not make sense at all. Honestly, it just seems like the devs aren't real boxing fans. No, hell no. I've been in Rack's house, so nah. We ain't going that far. We definitely ain't going that far. Hell no. I've been in Rack's house. He's not. Yeah, nah. No. I mean, we know Fanatical too. Like, come on, come on, bro. Even the roster they assemble, it's not like you don't go and get Ray Mancini. You don't go get Riddick Bowe. You don't go get you don't go get Larry Holmes. Like, there's so many like names in this game that EA Sports in Fight Night, they're not checking for like that, bro. Like, respectfully, I can't say I agree to that. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Of course, I've played. Shout out to Ruthless Omni. I don't know if you know him, Dark Side. I know he like played UFC. Shout out to Ruthless Omni. I've fought him back to back twice. Once he had like Canelo. It was a Canelo. No, he had Canelo. I had Kell Brook. He went to the body, so it was predictable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I knew when he was gonna go to my body, but he wasn't just throwing uppercuts. He wasn't just throwing hooks. He wasn't just throwing a jet. Like, he had a solid body attack. He went low. He didn't went high. He went high and then went low. Like, Ruthless Omni is one of the people that actually went to the body. Besides, like, Darkseid, Pry, he was the only one that went to the body in an authentic way. I have to post that video. And he ended up stopping me when I was Kell Brook. And I have not lost with my Joe Louis yet. But Omni, we had a draw. We had a draw with my Joe Louis. I take pride in my Joe Louis. And we had a draw. Like, he was a little predictable, but it was authentic. You could see Canelo breaking his opponents down in that manner. That's what this game needs more of. And we just don't have it playing that way right now against these bots, because, like I said, I know how to beat these guys with one, just bang a left hook normally if I'm an orthodox fighter and they're an orthodox fighter, banging the left hook, step back cross, jab counters, and uppercutting them to the body. Like, I know how to beat them religiously. This last week or so before I uninstalled this game, I was trying to just beat them without using all of that. Just jabbing, going backwards, just looking to land the right punches. I was losing. I wasn't getting finished, but I was losing on the cards because I guess just the amount of body uppercuts that were landing was just too much. So that was frustrating because I did not want to have the same fights that I was having 2 weeks ago on the game. I chose to try something different, and it just wasn't working. The update meme in Discord seems to be what gets us. Yeah, on Thursdays it's popping. Okay, Omni. I say that because they made so many mishaps. Like, Nigel Benn is a legend in their country. Yeah, he fights nothing like Nigel Benn. That's the thing too. Like, another good point. You just have to be in the ring and kind of. You have to be in the, like, when you're coming forward with that pressure fighter, you just have to try to get a knockout. You can't really expect to win on the cards. It's like the cards don't favor pressure fighting. Like the damage system doesn't help you eat like that. Pressure fighting is so tough. It is tough being a shorter fighter, period. Even though Joe Louis is my second favorite fighter. I'm not Joe Louis. Joe Frazier is my second favorite heavyweight now. But yeah, you're just at a huge disadvantage from the jump. You really are. And I kind of knew it was going to end up being like that because all the gameplay we were seeing was back foot. We saw Nigel Benn on the back foot. We just saw everyone really be on that back foot. It's 100% harder to beat a bot by playing legit right now. 100% easy to spam and beat them. Yeah. Basically be better at what they're doing. It's 100%. Yeah. Like the guy who makes blood knuckles, you could tell he... Oh, man, smooth. You know, bro, I need to try that. The pivots, you don't have to punch and pivot. That shit is... That's... I don't know why I haven't tried that. I'm gonna have to try it. Can you still try that? That, bro, they need to get him on the team. I hate to say it, but someone needs to pay him a lot of money. Don't change anything. I don't even want real fighters in that game. Don't change anything, but maybe put some real fighters in there, but just keep the quality, just up that quality even more. That game is cold, bro. Looking at that game, that shit is cold, bro. I need to see if I can get on that though. 100% KRL, yeah. You think traits should penalize players for not playing the boxer correctly? I feel like no, not necessarily penalize them. I feel like, man, there ain't gonna be no way for you to really penalize someone for not playing it correctly, right? Because even let's say I do want to be Nigel Benn, because that is kind of like my heavyweight main. Let's say I do want to be Nigel Benn, bro. Like, if I'm losing that inside fight against Canelo, I have the reach advantage, bro. So I'm kind of am gonna want to stick my jab out now and keep that Canelo away from me instead of just being forced to be Nigel Benn, if that makes sense, right? So while it shouldn't be the most effective thing that Nigel Benn does, it's kind of the most effective thing in the game. You know, so no, I don't necessarily think that you should get punished like that. One person, exactly. That's just crazy to think about. I'm thinking like pivots like that aren't going to be possible. But then again, too, we also have to think about, bro, like if that was in Undisputed today, do y'all just think, I just think people would be pivoting around nonstop. Just nonstop, fishing for counters. I don't think something like that. Nah, hell no. I don't want that. I wouldn't want that in Undisputed, actually. No. Nope. I gotta take that back. I wouldn't want that in Undisputed. Oh, no. Oh, no. These dudes are out here doing these side steps like it's fight night still and shit. No, I wouldn't. No pivot like that in Undisputed. Vulnerability system will make... Exactly. I was playing Dark Side. I gotta put that video up, bro. But I was trying out Lee McGregor, whatever his name is, and I was missing my left hook to the body, and I was getting punished. And we had not the difficulty, but the damage to like 3. And it was one of those things. It was like, okay, let me just stay on my jab. I think I got this fight on the predicted scorecards. Let me stay on this jab and get away from throwing this left hook to the body, because it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. That type of risk versus reward is just not in the game currently. It's not in the game. And that sucks. And Loves, he also used the Unity engine as well. I wonder what are they on Unreal? Are they on Unreal? I think they probably are Unreal. But also, so I gotta find this video. I have to find this video. Leah's cold now. If you could play, yeah, exactly, exactly. I gotta find this video. So I'm playing a viewer. I know he's in, my videos and other people's videos. Cool, dude. I want to block his name out before I play it. But I have the game uninstalled at this point. And I know he been wanting to play me. And I was like, bro, this is a viewer. He sees what we go through when we go in and play these bots. Like, he sees what we go through. He sees how these guys play. No way we're not going to have a good fight. We didn't have a good fight at all. We didn't have a good fight at all. Let me pull this up, bro. And it's crazy that he thought he was actually like winning this fight. I felt like the certain mechanics would only work with certain games. Yeah, chat, like something like that, like where that pivot, where you can just pivot nonstop. Leave that offline, because online dudes don't know how to act with anything. That's another thing. Why do people want to ruin games? Like, why do you want to ruin games? So, like, you're just ruining the game. You're not good at the game. You're finding something that is just broken and overpowered, and you're just doing it over and over and over again. So when that thing gets patched, where are you going to be at after that? Like, here's the thing, bro. Like, I've seen a lot of Twitch streamers. Uncle Talent, shout out to Uncle Talent. He's the only Twitch streamer that is really like, it's up there. It's up there. I was fighting him one night after I just got lost to one of these bots because I was trying to just be legit instead of fucking them up like I should have. So I was fucking frustrated. So I grabbed Sugar Ray Robinson and I went in the ranked. I ran into Uncle Talent, and honestly, judging by the punch stats, I have no idea how I won that fight. I honestly have no idea how I won that fight. Maybe just because I had the better fighter and I got some knockdowns. I don't know. But I don't know how I won so many rounds in that fight. But Uncle Talent, he was Sergio Martinez. He was boxing his ass off. And I just was not in the mood after losing to that bot to box. I was trying to come forward and bring pain. But Uncle Talent, I stayed and watched the next fight after. Uncle Talent can fucking, like, he's going to be good. Uncle Talent is going to be good. I've watched people that have more views than them. Roy Jones Jr., Step Back Rock. Like, it's just bot shit. Uncle Talent is really fucking good at the game. Yeah, Twitch is nothing but just bot. It's bot central. It is bot central, bro. So shout out to him. Uncle Talent is going to be fucking cold in this game once if they patch it. He is going to be cold in this game. But I was getting ready to say, like, Toon Squad by far is the best. They're the best camp. They're the best camp. By far. Like, they're the best camp because the way that they fight, they will be able to live from patch to patch to patch to patch because they come, box, make adjustments in real time. And hey, sometimes they lose, sometimes they win. But you will never see them, okay, let me get in, hook, step back right. Okay, that worked. Do it again. Do it again. Like, they're not those type of players. Finest, Pride, Dark, they are cold at this game. Yeah, I got a video of me with Lee McGregor. I was putting it on him, but he still was he was still a good fight. Even on the big stage, I was beating the shit out of Dark Side. He just got lucky. I beat the shit out of Pride. I'm beating the shit out of these guys. But they're just gonna be good players because they're going to be, nothing that they do is going to change from patch to patch. They're not gonna have to change anything. Uncle Talent, I don't know if Uncle Talent is on YouTube, but yeah, definitely check him out. I know he's on Twitch. I have to holler at him and let him know, hey, I was at Sugar Ray Robinson that you actually really beat, but you didn't beat. But shout out to him for just being a boxing fan, and just shout out to him, bro. Like, there is none of that on Twitch. There is just none of that on Twitch, yo. There's none of that. So shout out to Uncle Talent for that. But let's pull up this fight. Let's pull up this fight. Where is it at? That's his face. Live scene. Let me mute, because I want to. Shit. I want to block his name. I don't want to. I think that's something I didn't do well when I fought Dark Roman. So I don't want. Here's my thing, right? When I fight people online, right? And if I happen to like know you or recognize your name, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go into Discord or wherever and be like, bro, why are you fighting like that? Why are you fighting like that, right? I don't ever mean any disrespect towards that. And I never go as far as to go in the chat and just straight away and name call somebody something, right? So I never take anything here personal. But when I like do that, it seems like people do take it personal. And this is all a game at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if you want to do whatever you got to do to get them win, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go that low. But if that's something that you want to do, I have no, like, at the end, I'm going to be mad, but I really don't have no issue with it, right? So it's like, you can call me lame, you can call me whatever you want, right? But at the end of the day, y'all the ones that are fighting like this, ruining the experience for literally everyone that you play. So I have a question for everyone in the chat and everyone that watches this. Do y'all think that this guy was going to make any adjustments in this fight? How long is this? Is going to be like 5 minutes. Do y'all think he's going to make any adjustments? I just want respect. When you in my comments, I want respect. That's what this is about. I got heat on me. So, right there, right there, bro. Like, look at this. Step back, right hand, 1, 2, 3 body uppercuts right there, bro. 3 body uppercuts. 3 body uppercuts. And honestly, I think he's throwing these rear uppercuts right now because he thinks like he's so used to doing it with an orthodox fighter, and with Sergio Mora being southpaw, he's not used to the buttons. So I think that's why he's throwing the rear right now. Back. Look. What's that? Jab. Look. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. The back steps. This how y'all and see, I noticed the back steps, I noticed the uppercuts. I said, okay, bet. I'm finna bang this left hook, and I'm gonna bang this step back right hand. My name is Carlos Killer on the game, and when I saw myself on the tube, I went to try to practice after being so aggressive. What made you do that? Did you lose the fight or something? Y'all still got faith in the devs? Yeah. Oh, come on, Ricardo. Hey, come on, Ricardo. You have faith. They got time. Yeah, look at smooth telling you. Yeah, we got time, bro. That's how y'all be playing. Y'all be doing the back step. 2 body uppers, 2 hooks. Every punch. This shit is hideous. Oh, this dude. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have played him. I knew I shouldn't have played him. Just double. He either doubles up everything and feints or triples it. Oh my God! Look at this bot shit. Triple body uppercuts. This is bot. Am I gonna play cheesy? Jesus. He had. I should have had the damage like this. This is so goddamn annoying. And you just, I don't know. You just don't expect people to fight you and play like this. This is so goddamn annoying. I guess he's good at the weave. He's good at that. Yeah, he was weaving stuff, but other than that, bot central. I can go play. Go play rank. And get uppercutted to the body and double back step. Double right. Like, he just doubles up everything. So let's go loose. Oh, this is... watching this back is tough. I'm not going to lie. Like, oh, my God. This is so sick. This is so sick. You know what? I'm just going to keep banging the left because I'm so sick of this fucking game. I'm so sick of this game, bro, and the way people play. Triple backstep. That shit is terrible. Triple. This is terrible to see. Why did my right hand come out so short? And he thought like he was what I'm doing with the left hook. Okay. But he really thought he was like killing me. He really thought like he was killing me, bro. What was the score? Like, he thought he was like gonna win that fight. He was gonna end up getting knocked out. But because I think we all can agree he wasn't gonna change anything up in that fight. He wasn't gonna change up anything. Bots don't make adjustments in fights. They know one thing and they go to it and they stick to it. So he wasn't gonna change up anything in that fight. He was gonna end up getting knocked out. It was gonna be a left hook that did it. Crazy. But let me catch up. Yeah, do I feel like the smaller team is harder to make some of these changes? Exactly. They got to listen and implement what is being requested 100%. Any small change can break other mechanics. Remember, the tracking was changed. Also, Ricardo, I'm not going to lie. I don't I still don't like the tracking. They said that punches that were supposed to land were noticeably missing when they were supposed to land. Look at Dark Side. I see that at the stop snitching. Stop telling. I'm keeping people incognito. But bro, like, yeah, I don't like. I'm not a fan of the tracking either, because I feel like that shit is still very strong. Honestly, once power, vulnerability, and stamina fixed, I think the game will be enjoyed. Yeah, exactly. I think that too, because it's to the point where it's like, okay, you want to be predictable with these uppercuts to the body? Bet. I got a right hand waiting for you when you get down there. I got an uppercut waiting for you when you get down there. Bet. So yeah, 100%, bro. That's why I was gonna make a video saying my number one is actually a vulnerability system. So I could just legit punish these guys. Not no like flash, knock down, just have extra damage when they're in that vulnerable state. And Pry also made a video recently that I was gonna make a video on. It's crazy. I was gonna make a video about everything, but I just I don't have time, bro. I remember being addicted to the beta. I think the beta, because beta 2, I want to say there was beta 2 kind of changed as they updated it, but I don't want to say when we ended beta 2. I think the update before the last update on beta 2, stamina was good. Like, you were hurting people. Like, I felt like that was perfect. And I just don't know how we got to this point. And honestly, too, it is a bug. They did confirm it. It's a bug as far as the stamina goes. But now that we're having the game in hand, we genuinely can tell, like, this damage system with the sides, it is fucking terrible. And it's a really bad idea. It is a really bad idea. I get it. They probably wanted to show off like directional punching, and bro, that shit's a terrible idea. Have you played well in that fight though? Just slightly overly aggressive. Oh, okay. Do y'all think it is still possible for them to make slipping and pitching possible, moving while punching? I don't know. It's crazy, Nick. They're gonna have more than likely have Mike Tyson, and that's like the one guy. There's with the way the game is currently, there's no way for them to make him feel authentic because he can't move his head and move. So I want to see what he looks like. I want to see what Mike Tyson would look like in this game. Yeah, I think we'll get slipping and punching eventually. It's been requested a lot even before the first beta. Yeah, Coach's Corner, shout out to him. Yeah, he noticed it right away. it's crazy. He knows that in like our second, maybe first or second round that you couldn't move and slip, and you couldn't slip and punch from that position. They keep it for the cuts, but the damage is a no. Oh yeah, I like the cuts. I like the cuts too. I like that cut system. I like that. Yeah, but as far as just damage, like if I'm just beating up one side, but I throw a punch on the other side, it's basically like starting all over. Terrible. Also, one thing that I wanted to talk about, probably had made a good video of pretty much just explaining the game mechanics, right? Because critical zones, right? It's one of those things. I'm just going to use my boxing knowledge. Critical zones would be on the chin and each side of the ear. Not everyone is going to know that. That should be explained, right? And also, I think a lot of people were complaining about tracking early because they didn't understand anything about the center line in boxing. If you throw a jab, if I'm orthodox and you're orthodox, or even southpaw, if I throw a jab and you move to the inside as I throw the jab, I'm not going to land that punch. Like, this game is not going to magnetize and move my punch with you. Well, it kind of is now. It kind of is now. But it's not going to magically stick and follow you as you move inside. So I feel like a lot of people, because I saw reviews and shit on the betas, a lot of people didn't understand what getting on the center line, getting off the center line, what that meant. So a tutorial actually breaking that down for people would help. I know they did it with like the slips and the weaves. I think like the tutorial before the beta with Fanatico, I think they did that with like the slips and weaves. I forgot what else they said in that video, but there are like things that they need to break down. Even like the southpaw versus orthodox, that lead foot placement, just stuff like that. You have to kind of like, of course, the boxing fans that know it, the people that have boxed before or just love boxing, of course, we're going to know it, but just have that information out for everyone. Us creators, I'm sure we're glad to make those videos, but like, I feel like when you have a game that is this, how do I say it? This detailed in some of the little things that, you know, a casual fan may not know, like that shit could get upset. That shit could upset them and have them put the game down when they just literally just didn't have that knowledge. But hey, we'll make those videos, of course. But yeah, that's something that they definitely got to do a better job of. Just explain any and everything, bro. Just really explain boxing to people. Explain boxing to people, and even your game mechanics. Like, Prize video was mainly about the game mechanics. Yeah, like flash knockdowns. Yeah, like explain that to everyone. The easiest way to add slipping and moving is by taking punches from the analog, but I know some people enjoy. Yeah, sometimes hooks feel better from the analog. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like with their slip and their weave, I don't know. I feel like there should be a way to like combine those. And then I don't know. I need some of them to explain exactly what the not to mention fighter stats, but we could be, hey, honestly, I get it. They want people to feel how they feel. Like, so the stats really aren't a big deal, but Sean Porter has 80 stamina. 80 stamina. 80 stamina. That's sick. I don't think Sean is like a world beater, like as far as like he could just go all day with the style that he fights, but like Sean is gonna give you 12 hard rounds, you know. 80 stamina is a little bit crazy. That's a little bit crazy. And then the recent buff to Canelo, I ain't gonna say nothing about it, bro. I ain't gonna go too crazy because people were like, "Oh my God, Canelo's so slow," and it's like he's a pretty slow guy in real life. He has great timing, great pressure.
Yeah.
Oh man, hey, Did Floyd? I don't even know if Floyd popped up. I may be covering the alert box. Yeah, I think I was covering the alert box. Damn. But shout out to you, Tay Vids. I appreciate the love. Tracking is respectable now compared to how they had it throw. I mean, it's better than before, yes, but shit, boy. Maybe it's just with the step back cross, but that shit tracks me when I'm moving away from it, bro. I've been asking them for ratings breakdown to me. So no, exactly, Ricardo. That's the thing. Like they said that they're more focused on having the fighters fight how they would in real life more than the ratings. But that again, that's something like us creators may know, but not everyone knows that. So when you see guys like, I don't know, like who jumps off my telephone? Joe Joyce, like when his stamina is horrid, his stamina is horrid. That just doesn't make sense on any. He's not even that powerful, I don't think, right? And I don't think Joe Joyce has one punch power, but like Joe Joyce is literally throwing bricks in his hands, right? Joe Joyce throws bricks. He has bricks in his glove. That's why he's so slow. and Joe Joyce is he's slow. He feels like him. He moves like him, but I should be with Joe Joyce. I should just be able to just constantly pressure, and you're not. You're not able to. You're gonna gas out. That's Joe. I noticed a lot of like the lower level fighters. That stamina bug does not. Hey, they don't get no 99% stamina bug. Sugar Ray Robinsons, the Roy Jones, the Canelos, they'll get that 99 stamina bug for sure. So. Damn, it's crazy. I thought all my reviews and critiques were too negative. Come to find out, I was just ahead of my time. The core mechanics of the game do not allow for action boxing. Well, I disagree because you can watch me and Dark fight. You can watch Well, it's the thing. You can watch two players that just want to box, have fun, win, lose, or draw. They want to put on a boxing show, whether they're aggressive, on the back foot, or whatnot. If you watch those fights, you can box. You can have people in there and you can see that they're actually thinking about what they're doing. It's just when you go online and you play Joe Smo has never been good at anything before in his life. He hasn't even been decently good at anything. So when he sees a broken early access game and he sees himself number 10 on the leaderboard, that's his life. He's just the happiest he could be. He's just the happiest he could be. Golly gee. Oh, I don't like the way this fight's going. Surrender. Like those are the people that this game is catering to right now. How does health and head and body and chin resistance work? Hey, Ricardo, you asking questions that I can't answer my damn self. That's a great question for a developer. Cause hey, bro, I swear it's crazy. Like things like that. Even like when we first saw the stats, it's like some of these things could go together. Why is this like? So Ricardo, that ain't a question for me, player. That ain't a question for me, bro. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I need a diary or something so I can just jot stuff down that I think, because seeing people like come back and say it like months or so later it always fucking kills me, bro. Because Ricardo, I swear to God, I'm like, bro, a lot of this shit is useless. Like this is the same shit, bro. We should be able to learn legit boxing techniques from the tutorial. Exactly. I understand, like they do have some tutorials for the game mechanics, like the get up system, which another gripe. When we were in the creator event around this time last March, which is crazy, it's been a year, the get up system would be really random. Like you could get knocked down once and the bars would just be small, out of control. It would be very hard to get up. But the next time you get knocked down, excuse me, but the next time you get knocked down, the bars could be big and slow. Like it was really just like kind of based off of the scenario at that time, right? Like how the punch landed, what punch landed, like that actually played a factor. Now it's like I'm gonna be if I'm really good at the mini game, if I'm really on, I can get up that third time. But usually 3 times, you're out of there. Unless you're Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury actually has a perk. Unless you're Tyson Fury. But other than that, it's like 3 times and you're out. Pretty much. Slipping and weaving needs to be on LT separate. That's the thing. Yeah, I feel like both of those could, like, I agree. I think they could free up some space. I'm not gonna lie. Keep up the great work, Juice. I appreciate that, Tay. Again, appreciate the dono, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I watch woke videos on slipping and how he would add them. I need to break when I need a break. yeah. No, woke is he's definitely woke on the game. I think, yeah, he was. He was at that time too woke. I was like, okay, bro, calm down, bro. It ain't that bad. But yeah, I've uninstalled the game. I've uninstalled the game, not necessarily because, like, I'm just at that point where I'm never gonna play the game again. I just need to give myself a break. And with me uninstalling it, I can't just hop on and be like, let me get one Undisputed game in real fast. Nope. Gotta re-download that motherfucker. Nope. Stamina must be fixed. Yeah. Putting them both on LT does make sense. Yeah. The fact that someone can be in loose footwork the entire, don't get dark side started and throw 1,000 punches. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, there has to be a slowdown with that or something. I honestly though, Tay, in dark side, loose footwork ain't even my biggest complaint right now. Now, eventually, let's say we do get uppercuts changed, and we do get that vulnerability system, and we do get stamina fixed, then motherfuckers gonna get in loose footwork and just throw 6 punches and try to win around that way. So loose footwork does have to get addressed. But right now, bro, I need to be able to get these boys up out of here. Respectfully. Slipping in different levels, you can slip into weave and that shit go together. This is one thing. Oh, hey, I don't even remember Fight Night Champions. Woke. I remember literally nothing about that game. Hey, Tay, that's the thing. I don't know if I hate when they make changes to the judges and they don't, like, tell us, like, what's going on with that. I get it. Some certain judges are looking for certain things and they kind of want things to kind of, you don't want people to figure out so they don't fight to the judge's strengths. I get it. But, like, son, I feel like, again, I was fighting Uncle Talent. And, like, if you go by the punch stats, he kicked my ass. And I was Sugar Ray Robinson. But he kicked my ass, but he lost the majority of the rounds, bruh. And it's like, the bars, like, I'll be at like a 39% land rate and your opponent will be at like a 45% land rate. But that, like, red or green bar, depending on the corner you're in, will be on the 39% land rate versus the 45%. So it's weird. The judging, the scoring, all that's weird. Not to mention, if you feint punches, those count as strikes thrown. Oh my fucking God. Y'all are bringing back trauma, bro. The weave ruins the game. I like the weave. I can't agree with that. I like the weave. Given where we are right now, how do you think the roadmap plays out this year? Ooh, Dark. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, Dark. I think most of us get kind of like giving them a break. It's like, oh, okay, they have this content update planned, but at the same time, you kind of need to realize like where your game's at. And like, we're not checking this. We wanted the new fighters. Don't get us wrong. Like, new content is never a bad thing, but the way that this game is playing right now, I'm glad that they kind of bunkered down in it and were like, this is just a strictly content update. We know there are some fixes that we need to change. I'm glad they actually put that in there and didn't just ignore how broken their game is. But boy, they better hey, if something else break, they better not. They need to push any content back if something broken and focus on that broken thing. I ain't gonna lie. Straight up. Straight up. Push the content back if you got to and get the game fixed. I feel like there'll always be something to complain about in this game. Like I said, like they get the damage and the body uppercuts and just the spamming bots fixed. People gonna be in loose footwork, jab, 1-2, run, jab. Like they're just gonna be on that type of tip next. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's do it one thing at a time. How so? Oh yeah, he's talking to Nico. Chad, the game is really fun though. That's the Chad, and that's why I uninstalled the game. At the core, the game is beautiful. It is something that I've wanted for over 5 years. Like when I started my amateur career and I went back to play Fight Night and try to box, it was just like, man, this isn't what people are doing. They're step backing, they're uppercutting, and so I've been waiting for a game like this to be on the market for a while. And with that, it's kind of like I'm just a fiend. I can never really I'll never be able to put this game down. I'll never be able to put this game down. And I'm okay with saying that I'm going to be a fiend for this, right? I'll never be able to put this game down because of that. But right now, I needed to uninstall it for my mental health. So I'm not mad every other day. Yeah, uppercuts need to be fixed. That can go through certain blocks. And blocking as well. I need to go back to that video where I was facing that Terrence Crawford. I'm pretty sure I was in the right position. My hands were in the right position to block the uppercut. I was leaning with it as well, and it was just bleeding through my block. It wasn't getting around my blocker, and it was legit just bleeding through it. That shit was, oh man. Your Montek, what's going on though, family? My bad for not saying what's up to you earlier. I did see you. Yeah, Ricardo, that's the thing. They take a lot of short-term stamina and they count as punches. You don't even use them. Don't even use them right now, bro. Loose movement was my biggest complaint. Better too, because the damage of stamina felt better. And one thing, it's crazy that I think Croden had said something about it, but even during the creator event, I'm like, why are you in loose footwork and you're doing more damage than someone who's not? The person that is stationary, feet planted, versus the guy that's on his, bouncing on his toe, that never made sense to me. But since they balanced it out with you take more damage, I was kind of just like, whatever. But yeah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I use slips sparingly. I mainly use weave. I'm mainly a weave guy, but I enjoy pulling off slips. I'm not gonna lie. That's another thing I said, Smooth. Weave should take stamina, but I guess they tested it out and they just didn't like it. I think maybe having it not regen. Let's say you just unload, right? And then you just want to get back to slipping or weaving. I said don't let their stamina regain while they're doing that. And they had pretty much said it's kind of not balanced that way. So it's like, whatever, man. To be honest, bro, I felt like how the game is, they should just have kept doing betas every 3 weeks because once more. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing too. A lot of people is like, oh, it's early access. It's early access. But we get that. But imagine if everyone had that mindset and never critiqued the game. Well, it's early access. They'll fix it. They wouldn't know what to fix. They wouldn't know what's driving us crazy. And on top of that, it doesn't matter if people spend $1. They spent $1 on a product, and the product that they got, the product that we got is worse than the product we had before, which was free. Come on, bro. That early access, we get it, and you shouldn't write off the game because it's of its current state, which I have seen on Twitter. Oh, see, I knew it. I knew it. I've seen it already. It's like, bruh. Yeah, I was going to get the game. I promise. No, you weren't. If the early access part of the game is turning you off, you were looking for an excuse not to get the game. I hate seeing that on Twitter. Oh, see, if it's going to be like this, I'm not going to get it. Shut up. You're weird. In real boxing, watch how fast they weave. They need to increase the weave speed. I don't know. I don't really, honestly, I don't even have Ink, I'm sorry. I don't even have any complaints with the weaves and the slips, bro. I genuinely don't. Because when I pull them off, when I pull off that weave, when I pull off the correct weave, when I pull off the correct slip, it's beauty. It's art. I don't know. It is slow. I get you. It is slow. It is slow though. Should be a censor in place where you have to pick other fighters to move up in other ranks. Hey, Tay, I made a video on what they should do with ranked, and honestly, I've seen other people's like videos. Mine is by far the best because it's keeping people on the game. I've seen like people say if you use a certain fighter, you have to go a certain period without using that fighter again. My thing was they have tier systems by rank, right? So high 90s in this tier, high 80s in this tier, and if there's a 70 or whatever, you put them in that tier. And if you, let's say I go with the middle tier, that high 80, I'm gonna be looking. My game is gonna be searching for people in that tier, in that like B tier. And if the search is taking too long, they'll give me an option to open it up to go up and face that A tier, those high 90s, if I want to. Something like that is in NBA 2K. I don't think they can necessarily do that right now with how light the roster is, but it is 100% something that they're going to have to look into. No one is like, it doesn't matter how good the roster is. People are not going to, you're going to add Riddick Bowe, who is a really good heavyweight, throws really good combinations, really good speed, really good power, but he's not going to amount to the size of Tyson Fury and the power of Tyson Fury, so no one's going to use him. That's fucking crazy. No one is going to use Riddick Bowe. That is crazy. No one is going to use Big Daddy Bowe, bro. That's crazy. No one, Darkshot, no one is going to use Larry Holmes. No one's going to use him. We could be better. It's not that. Yeah, it could be improved. I love playing the game, but bro, there are certain things that are in the game that doesn't need the detective. Do the devs play the game? Hopefully there is. Yeah. Hey, man. I know we were supposed to link up and fight, but that game is uninstalled right now, brother. That game is uninstalled right now. Family, can't lie to ya. So 83 speed welterweight is the same speed as an 83 speed heavyweight. They need to have a base speed for each. I feel like. I feel like heavyweights are genuinely slower than like if I go and fight bantamweight. I feel like there's a speed difference. I definitely feel like there's a speed difference. I want them to get their major flaws out the way. Exactly. And I feel like they should be able to see who our opponent's picking, not like, yeah, that would help too. Cause I mean, okay, he's going Sugar Ray Robinson. I'm just going to I'm going to go Leonard. Instead of me pulling up, going to welterweight, pulling up with fucking Dalton Smith, and this motherfucker has fucking Rob. Like, nah, yeah, I would like that. I think maybe the reason games got away with that is because people would hover over someone and then quickly change who they're fighting. It's one of those things. It's like, I don't know. There's just ways to avoid that. I don't know. Like if you notice your opponent is hovering over someone that's like, okay, people don't usually use him. And you know that Sugar Ray Robinson is like right above him. Don't lock in your pick. I don't know. I feel like there's ways to avoid that. Can't cap seeing that brother make bloody after prophecy. Man, his shit is fire though. His shit is fire. And I'm glad he went with that arcadey style. Cause there's room in this boxing video game space for an arcadey boxing game that is done correctly. And I feel like Bloody Knuckles is on to that. I will like it's one of those things. You will I'm Riddick Bowe. I want to use him. I'm definitely use like we're gonna okay, so people in here are gonna use Riddick Bowe, Larry Holmes. We're gonna use those fighters, but the majority of people won't. And that's the thing. A majority of people won't. No, Ricardo Reich said 83 speed welterweight is faster than 83 speed. Yeah. So and you should definitely feel that in game because I definitely think I do. But I got to go in Georgia. Hey, Tay, appreciate you for coming through and dropping another super chat. Hopefully that alert comes through. I can see it. But shout out to you, Tay. Appreciate the love, brother. The sound of the punch is trash too. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I think it's way better than. I think it's actually pretty good. I think it's actually pretty good. I would have to play the game.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Ooh, that is loud. That is really loud. But I don't know. I think that's fine. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I think it's fine. The sounds. I think the issue is that the core system they made need to be overhauled. And yeah, that's and woke. If we don't get an update like tomorrow or this week, I think that's what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna overhaul their damage system. And I think I would be willing to wait if the next update that they had was an overhaul of their damage system. Whole head health, whole body health. That'd be worth the wait, bro. That'd definitely be worth the wait. Hopefully that is what they're doing. But I won't be mad about no patch tomorrow or Friday. I definitely won't. But if it take longer, take longer. I know Sugar Ray Robinson was good, but his character beats human science, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'm mad that they nerfed Sugar Ray Robinson, bro. You want to talk about a damn near perfect boxer? And it's crazy. I was a young kid, bro. I was like, bro, why y'all keep talking about this old ass nigga in this black and white? Don't know, man. I ain't watching that. He got a perm. I'm not watching him fight. Sugar Ray Robinson he is that dude. He is that dude, bro. Period. Damn near perfect. I think the core of the game is actually good. It is, Chad. I'm late, but they need to make people use different fighters. If somebody uses Sugar Ray Robinson, hey, Dave, shout out to Regular Dave, bro. I grew up watching you, by the way, Regular Dave. I grew up watching you, but I don't agree with them stopping people from using that fighter only because they should want people to be playing their game, right? So let's say you're just a super sweat. All you want to use is Sugar Ray Robinson, climb the leaderboards as fast as you can. You're going to go in, get that win or loss with Sugar Ray Robinson, wait that period of time, get off the game, wait that period of time, hop back on, and just keep repeating it. I want that tier system. So you just want to use the best fighters, you're going to be going up against people that only use the best fighters. It keeps them on the game, and just, I mean, they're kind of in their own bubble, right? Versus just kind of, because people they'll 100%, Dave, they will 100% log off or wait that time limit out or whatever they have to do to be able to use Sugar Ray Robinson again. And then, too, if they can't use Sugar Ray Robinson, they'll just go and use Leonard. They'll go and use Roy Jones. They'll go use Tyson Fury. So that won't necessarily, like, that's not going to, I don't think that's enough deterrent. Also, what would help, too, is also just in those lower tiers, you actually get more rank points. You both are in the B tier, you both will get this amount of points or whatnot. While you're in that A tier, you get 5 or 6 points. So it's a slow grind. It's a slow grind if you're in that A tier, if you're using them high 90s. But they're just going to have this great roster, and people aren't going to want to use everybody. It defeats the purpose. How do you AI? I mean, they're going to have to hit up 2K or EA for that. Why don't they add Entourage to the lockout? I'm not going to lie, Ricardo. I'm not worried about presentation at all. I'm actually shocked that they added coaches because I'm going to be honest. I have with the coaches added, I haven't seen that play through once. I skipped the presentation every time. I have not seen a full walkout with the coaches because I don't care. At this current time, I don't care about any presentation. Todd could be saying one line over and over again. I have him muted now, so I don't care. Presentation is so far out of my head, and honestly, I wanted to kind of be out of theirs until career mode comes. Add all that presentation. Maybe you don't want to dump all the presentation all out at once, but like presentation is not in my head right now. I'm losing my voice. I'm not even yelling. So will they have to mocap Sonny Edwards for leaning punches and slipping punches? Maybe. And I wonder too with like other fight, like I know Joe Joyce 100% mocapped himself. I wonder if they'll have to get back in the suit. I don't know. They need to overhaul the foundation of defense. Why? Inca, why do you say they need to overhaul the defense? Whoa. I'm not a fan of OP Sugar. He fought all flat-footed guys on film. But bro, Guts, he fought as small as like 140 all the way up to light heavyweight. And we're lucky he's not in light heavyweight. I don't know if he want to fight at light heavyweight. But I'm not even like, he's great. He's great. Period. He's great. And he fought the best of his time. Like, people try to do that with Rocky Marciano. Like, they fought who was in front of them. Period. And they weren't only just fighting the people that were in front of him. They could probably fight that dude 1 month, and the next month they got another fight. Like, we can't do that. The commentators sound lazy, even tired. You can't really hear the excitement in their voice. Well, yeah, it's one of those things. I feel like commentary is bone dry right now. And again, our presentation they probably just wanted to put a few things in. 20, I didn't even know that, Inca. 20 Hall of Fame fighters, dog. That mother, bro, I'm telling you, perfect. Just you won't get anyone long, rangy, lean, powerful. Like, just, I need to watch like documentaries of him again. I enjoyed the documentaries that I watched of him. Tell me why I beat a Sugar Ray Robinson when a Conor Bennett I got like 4. Monsec, that's another video I have to make, bro. I got more points beating Tyson Fury with Muhammad Ali than beating, I want to say, like a Sugar Ray Leonard with Kell Brook or something, bro. Like, that's a video I need to make, bro. Hopefully they take a time in career mode. Whack career mode equals whack game. Yeah. It sounds like they have high hopes with, you have them to be able to make weight, negotiate. There'll be press conferences. So it sounds like they're going all in. It's just that AI. That AI is going to be a motherfucker for them to nail down. They need to add at least 20 new fighters now. They need to fix their game, Inca. They need to fix the gameplay, brother. King Juice, when are we going to get transparent turnbuckles? Oh, that, you know what? That's something that someone brought up that I never really thought about. That's something I never really thought about, bro. They actually do need to try to find a way to add that. Again, but Crypto, I'm not harping over that, but yeah, transparent turnbuckles for sure. My issue with Sugar Rounds, he didn't fight the Black Murders Row, Duck Charlie Burley, and them brothers. He fought LaMotta, but like LaMotta was a dog though. I don't know about Charlie Burley. I'm gonna have to look him up. Woke, who else would you say he ducked? Man, who else would you say he ducked besides Charlie Burley? Well, good 9 be easy. Yeah, it is supposed to be an hour, man, but I feel like I covered most of my points. They should have a player profile while the AI can learn from a player, and that would help the AI. That's the thing. I don't know how like development really works. I don't even know how development really works to be like, this is what you got to do for AI. I have no clue. The only thing on defense that needs to be fixed is the long-lasting counter. Oh, we didn't talk about the counter windows, bruh. That's one thing I need to get on too. Counter windows. Your opponent, it's just happened multiple times where someone misses a punch and you reposition, plant your feet, and then throw a punch and you get a flashing light. And it's like, bro, that is an hour too late for a counter. They definitely need to tighten up the counter windows, right? Especially if judges, that's my thing too, especially if judges are looking for counter opportunities in the game. Like if certain judges are fishing and scoring counters heavily, that counter window has to be a whole lot better than what it is. It is too big. Like they did in PS2. Bro, I played NFL 2K5. A lot of people, I don't think that game would hold up today because people would find a way to break that game. But I don't remember. The only thing I remember is like that first person in the game. I don't remember really much anything else, Ricardo. Shout out to the PS2. Probably, It's PS2, at least for me. When as far as me being alive, greatest console. A lot of great memories on that console, bro. Gallivan, two of the greatest black fighters of all time. Should beat Armstrong and Galvin. Okay. Armstrong, Galvin. There's only 3 fighters that have a snappy, good-looking step animation. Tyson Fury, yes. Sophie. Is that why I like Harper? Sophie, I kind of like. I don't use a lot of Tyson Fury. I feel like Tyson Fury is almost too big for me to use. Is that why I like Terry Harper? I wonder if that's why I like Terry Harper. Aaron Webb. Hey, I got you. Welcome on. I'm gonna jot them names down. I'm gonna jot all them names down. Everyone else looks like they're doing the electric side, especially the backstep. Yeah, the backstep, it's crazy. You could have Canelo, you could have Sugar Ray Robinson. Their backstep right hand or straight is gonna look the exact same. They're gonna have cover a lot of distance. It's gonna be fast. All that shit is annoying, bro. But I only wanted this to be like an hour. But man, just a rundown. Yeah, her steps are more useful than. Yeah, I enjoy Terry Harper for sure. But then I found Jelena. Jelena is really tough. But vulnerability system, new damage system, fix the counter windows, fix the uppercut animations. The range is too long. Just range as a whole is very wonky and weird. What else, man? I want to keep this short and sweet so people can kind of listen to it back. But man, yeah, there's a lot of things, right, that need to be fixed. And the boxing gurus, man, respectfully, shut up. When we're in that Discord and we're asking for changes, the boxing gurus come out and 9 times out of 10 they'll argue up and down that something's not broken. And the 2 times that this has happened, and they've actually fought someone that did the mechanic, they either didn't want to run it back because I sent Darkseid on a mission. He didn't do the mission correctly. He didn't uppercut spam. I think he just right hook spam on Ali. I tried to challenge that dude so I could uppercut spam him to the body. He said, no, fighting that way isn't fun, and ended up saying something along the lines of, okay, yeah, it does need to be taken a look in. Something like that. Then the other day, some other dude, scrubs, guys don't know how to play, yada, yada, right? He talked about he beat someone that had played like that with the uppercut spam. Cronin came along and said that, hey, buddy, you weren't beating me. I was beating you using these mechanics. So that shut him up. And then he turns around and it's like, yeah, the uppercut, they do need to work on the uppercuts to the body. So it's like these guys will fight us. They'll fight us on things, but end up turning around and agreeing with us. Sort of, kind of. I don't understand it. A lot of people just think that everyone that complains about something in the game, they just automatically think we're the bots. I have gameplay on my channel. Before I tried to beat bots by being authentic, I had maybe 4 losses to robots or bot players that did that cheesy stuff. I've beaten them more times than I've lost to those guys. So a lot of us aren't complaining because we're bad at the game. We don't know the mechanics of the game. We just know there are two offensive tools that are just too damn good. And we're bringing awareness to it. And we hope that there is a change, because every fight online is the same fight over and over and over again. But I'm fit to get up out of here. Yeah, stuff's good. Some stuff can be fixed fast, but some are going to, like a vulnerability system chat. I don't know how long that takes. Burley and Sugar Robinson were a 55th fight most of the time. Burley. Oh, and I got to look up Burley too. Good video, bro. Hope to fix it soon. Player morale. It is. It 100% is. Like they got us a few days with the new fighters in new arenas, but that shit ain't gonna last, bro. Imagine if we got content on top of like good gameplay. right? That will last, but it's not gonna last. No new content is gonna last in this current state. But again, I want to kind of keep this definitely under 2 hours, but I want people to be able to come back to this and listen to it like a podcast or whatnot. But man, I'm out. I'll probably have to retitle this. But yeah, I'm out, man. This has been a rant with Juice, Undisputed SCI. I have faith that you can fix the game and that you want to fix the game. You just got to do it. You just got to do it. But I will see y'all. Guts, Montek, Smooth, Dark, Ricardo, Woke, Dave was in here. Tay, everyone that came out, much love to y'all. I am going to close shop. Peace. And if you're watching the replay, like the video. Show love. It don't cost nothing to show a brother love. I'm out, man. Peace.